Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Metcalf Training YouTube channel. This video is just going to be a sort of retrospective look at my short course winter championship season as we get to grips with what we're doing with this Metcalf Training YouTube channel. Firstly, we're kicking off here with the 50 breast championship final from Edinburgh, Scottish short course. I'm up there in lane 1. I've never been fussy about what lane I swim finals in, and this is no exception, but yeah. I think I pretty much nailed that turn up there in lane 1. Maybe it was a little bit slow, but we got a strong pull out there and we get on the rate. As soon as we surface, we're charging into the wall. We've got the lane next to us and we're trying to make an impact. 27.84, 0.08 over my PB. Not a bad swim at all. Obviously disappointing not to get the PB, but a good swim nonetheless. And here we are now into the 100 IM final on day 2. I'm there in lane 5 in the blue trunks. 100 IM, as I've said before, is an event that is close to my heart because that's the event that I broke my British record in. And I do think it's a fantastic test of all-around sprinting ability because it combines all the skill elements that we know and love in swimming with a great degree of athleticism as well, required to swim fast. Anyway, good backstroke underwater there and backstroke into the crossover turn. Something that I, again, have historically found quite difficult. Breastroke here. I'm not really catching the water here, to be honest. As you can see, I'm not moving forward. I'm moving more up and down. The first 50 really took it out of me. And I think extending that backstroke underwater didn't leave me with much for the breaststroke pullout anyway. We pop up here short on the freestyle and get into a powerful stroke. And we push through past everyone to the front of the field again and charge into the finish. There we go. Nice to get the hand on the wall first. I did actually end up racing back-to-back weekends here, the first up in Scotland and the second, which we're about to get onto, in Swansea. That is something that I like to do because I feel that, you know, we train for this long amount of time, this long drawn-out amount of time, and we only swim tapered at our best once, so I always like to do at least 2 meets back-to-back. Anyway, we're straight back into the 50 breaststroke here in Swansea in the championship final. I'm down there in lane 6. Pretty strong start there, keeping in contact with lane 5 next to me. I think we're a little bit long into this wall though, yeah. Long into that wall. Quick around the wall though, and a good pull out. Up strong and into the stroke. Lane 5 is just getting away from us a little bit there, but this is a very strong swim for me, and I'm looking strong into the finish, and yeah, we nail the finish down. A good full stroke. 27.81, very happy with that. Bronze medal. Lovely to always get some hardware. Anyway, we're into the 50 freestyle here. Lane 1. Outside smoke again. And now at this point in time, I was actually very much struggling. And still to a degree am struggling with my sprint freestyle technique. I've been doing a lot of work on it since the turn of the year, getting into the long course season. But it just wasn't firing in short course. That was a strong first 25 there and a strong turn. You can clearly see that I'm ahead of the rest of the field coming into the finish there for a time of 22.76, a little bit over my PB, and something I was a bit disappointed with going into the 100 freestyle final here down there in lane 6, 1 up from the bottom. Now with this, I did just think I want to go out as hard as possible, and that's exactly what I did. You can see I'm stepping on it early, and there's a very strong 25 there, clearly turning first. Now, for those that know, I've been training myself recently. I'm not going to go too much into the training I've been doing, but let's just say it's significantly less than what I was doing previously when I was part of a institution, shall we say. And I was very happy with this swim because it was the second fastest 100 freestyle I've ever done. And I've always been told, you need to get fit, you need to get fit, you need to get fit, you need to get fitter. And all that trying to make me fitter did was make me slower and sluggish. But here, after training very little, I put up 50.06, the second fastest 100 freestyle I've ever done. And quite honestly, I was over the moon with that swim, but just a little bit gutted not to get under the 50 and get down to my PB of 49.72. All in all, though, I think it was a very good winter championship campaign for me and a great way to round off my first full cycle training alone. Training alone is different. It has its positives and its negatives, but quite honestly, I embraced that, and I think I did as good a job as I possibly could have, given it was my first time round with it. This is a photo of the beautiful Welsh national bronze medal I picked up from the 50 breaststroke. As I said in the video, it's always lovely to come away from competitions with some hardware, especially high-level national ones like this. We then finished the year off in the best way possible with a fantastic little trip to Tenerife. If you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. Thank you for watching the Metcalf Training YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay tuned.